Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Please, if you can hear me, I need you to react to this. Oh, welcome, Mr. Bashir. Welcome, Mr. Godswill. Welcome, Mrs. Dorcas or Miss Dorcas. Please mind me. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Please give us like 2 minutes. I want others to join also. So we'll commence shortly. Shortly. We want to wait for others. You're welcome, Miss Kende. You're welcome. Please give us like 2 minutes. We are waiting for others to join so we can commence the meeting, the lesson. Welcome, Miss Kende.
Thank you. No problem.
All right. Good evening, everyone. Good evening once again. We welcome you to DSAS Office Ready Day 3. Wow, wow, day 3. Today is day 3, and it has been amazing time right from day one even to this moment. It has been an amazing time, and DSAS stands for Digital Skills and Advancement Series, and this series is Office Ready series, and we've been talking about introduction administration, Microsoft Word for professional email and digital communication, graphics productivity, digital management, Excel and collaboration tools, and this is day 3. I want to appreciate each and every one of us, every of our being to day 3. I want to see your reaction. I want to see your reaction. Like, oh, Mr. Bashir, yes, and Stadokas, yes, yes, yes. Thank you so much. We really, really appreciate that. We really appreciate that. And today is day 3. Today is day 3. And let me just you. Today is packed, like it's packed already. It's packed, and our facilitator is available even to teach us and to have some practical sections with us. We welcome you. And one thing I will always emphasize is that we all know that digital no longer an advantage. Is now the minimum requirement. Is now the minimum requirement for anything, any office that you want to get into, even though you are entrepreneur, professors, anything, any career you choose or in your line of work, you know that you need digital skills. Is either you are there, is either you adapt to it or you are left behind, and you cannot afford to be left behind. So I welcome you all to day 3. Welcome you everybody to day 3. Thank you for your time. So I'll hand over to our facilitator for tonight. I'll hand over to Mr. Olawale Alade. Mr. Olawale Alade, are you here with us?
Yes, I'm here, ma. Good evening, Miss Kemi.
Okay, this floor is yours,
Miss
sir.
Bolo Adversary, about that.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good evening, everyone. I think I've been, some people should know my name by now because first day, second day, and third day, for those that recognize me. If my voice is very clear, please let me see some reaction so I will know to adjust or not to adjust. Okay, so I'll be doing, so today, I think from the countdown section that we have on the screen, there is the Telegram channel and the LinkedIn in the chat. So I want some people to do that now. Please, let's click the link. For those of us that were not yet on the Telegram channel, kindly join. And the LinkedIn page is very important. I think I would like to check that because from DSAS, this is just the first, let me say, this is the first official time that we'll launch it because I noticed when I'm looking at the attendance, I note some people that they are in series 1, series 2, and I'm also seeing them here as well. And there's a lot of promise and things that we have, yes, put in place that is going to come up. So the LinkedIn and the Telegram, let's join and let me open LinkedIn now and see. Maybe I'm seeing some people that are coming in. But I don't want this section to go without that. So let me just wait for some maybe 30 seconds and check the LinkedIn for that. And if we are doing that, you can just say maybe yes or okay in the chat section because I want to be monitoring and see maybe I'm knowing people are following what I'm saying. Okay, let me check. Okay, all right. While okay, I'm saying 4. All right. So why I want to walk through some slide and just made mention of what we have discussed so far from 1 to 3 before the person that will facilitate what we have in part for today's section fully comes in. So let me share my screen. Why I'm still expecting us to join those links. So if you are trying LinkedIn, try LinkedIn. If you are trying Telegram, try the Telegram part as well. So let me share my screen. Okay, okay. Is my screen showing? Okay, I believe this will be showing now. All right. So as we have in day one, I just want to talk about this because I noticed that some people are yet to join, and some people that join now, some used to leave before that 9 o'clock, maybe due to their work schedule and some other things. So let me just brush through. For those that are with us from the first series to this particular time, they will understand what I'm saying better. Now, ready to go, we have the basics, and over the past 3 days, yes, we have been, let me say past 3 days as well, the same way I have it here. So we have been talking about productivity and how to get this done, how to get this done, how to share this, how to use Excel, how to manage this. And we know that in a workshop like this, although this is a workshop, and for those that we know the meaning of workshop, we cannot really go in deeply to this. And for the first series and the second series, we talk about the advanced class. For those that are with us, then I can see some. If we are with us in the first and second series, let me just see some reaction. So we talk about some kind of advanced section, and because the way things are changing very fast, things are changing very fast, and we don't want just to just give out things just like that. So we decided to make sure that things are structured very well, and we have a good number of people. We know what things are going. We don't want a price that will go beyond our expectation, but we want to make sure that things work out well. So after the section today, a form will be dropped for those that are interested to fill. And this section, let me just say this. This section is, let me, August, the first Monday of August. That's when it's going to start. The first Monday of August. Now this is optional, and you should know that DSAS is every month. Like every month, we used to do this workshop. So whether we you opt in for the advanced section or you not opt in for the advanced section, every month DSAS is still doing our workshop based on every aspect. The first one is AI. The second one is digital cyber awareness. The third one that we are doing our office productivity. So we still have another thing in play like that, like that, like that, every month that will be coming up. So, but we are trying to make sure that now that we have a combined 3 series that can work together from AI to productivity and some other things, So it is nice to have a kind of a class ahead, a Kahoot along the line so that things can be going on before we move to another section. And okay, now this is just an explanation that difference between showing up and standing out. So showing up, this one is not basics, we are aware, and to some people this is beneficial because these solve their what they need in their workplace because they are working currently. But we have some people that they are students, some people that are not working currently, and they are stuff that they need to put together. And what we are going to give now is a just certificate of participation, while certificate of competence is when you join the CAUT for the advanced section. Now, the time frame is going to be 2 weeks intense program. The method is step-by-step hands-on learning approach, and we have the journey is going to be superb. So if you can be deliver something like this for free, I don't want to maybe use my mouth to say at that time, the normal class is going to be. So if people can be organizing something like this to be in a free way, so when they are talking about the advanced section, we should be expecting something like don't let me use my mouth to say it for those that will join. So don't let me use my mouth to explain. So I'm just saying that for those that are interested or whatever we have done so far, maybe in the first scout, it's not in the first series, you can check the Telegram channel. That's all about AI. For those maybe you are joining us now, you can go there and check what it looks like for the second one and the second one. For the first one, the second one. Now this is the third one. So now to structure our things, although the curriculum and every other thing that is needed, the guide and everything is ready. That's why we have a date now. Now the blueprint is workspace mastery, like what we did now, AI influence and practical execution. Let me say in the world of AI, everybody is saying that a lot of things can be done. Everybody is saying things can be done like this, and the only way that me I know, based on my research that I know currently, is that every job will still be in place, but anybody that cannot integrate AI with what they are doing, if you're a graphic designer, you must know how to use AI. If you're an accountant, you must know how to use AI. If you're an engineer, you must know how to use AI. If you are this, you must know how to do it, use AI. Any field, anything that we are doing, video editor, content creator, anything we want to learn, AI is now involved in everything. So it makes things very fast and it's going to reduce workforce. That's necessary. AI is going to reduce workforce. In an organization that they need 100 people, 10 people can work now with AI effectively and even like times 10 of what those 100 people are doing. So that is just the scope of all of this. And I want to make sure that this is going to be valuable. Some people sell it online like AI is a new thing. No, AI is just assisting what is in already existent. For people that they are working, the curriculum is structured in such a way that it's going to assist you based on what you already know to what will make your work faster. And for those that are starting from scratch, everything is on ground available. And also claiming your spot in the next cow. So reply interested in the group chat now. We want to know the number because we have picked a date already and we have to know how things are going. So for those that are interested, let's go to the chat section. The curriculum will be sent to you and everything will be out. Everything is ready, but we want to make sure that things looks normal and work with everything. So don't just attend training, build competence and stand out. Stuff like this is like, we are jumping so that we'll capture everybody that is involved, everybody that filled the form. But this will be in a concentrated way that this one is for this set of people, this one is for you, this one is for you, and it's going to be in your field and you're going to work very well. That's why we're bringing different kind of facilitator, different kind of people to come and handle things. So when you want to come in, you know that, okay, this person is what is specialized and this is what they are doing every day in their day-to-day activities. And this is what they are doing. Now, this is what I just want to capture. And if we have anything to say now, let me just give room for some little question. I think our facilitator now will also take over that will take us to uh the section we have in today's plan and we'll move on from there. So if there's any question or if there's anything we want or any question we want to ask based on what we have discussed in these 2 days, let's just do that in the next few minutes. Then I will hand over to the facilitator.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Wale. So in case we have any question, please you can raise up your hand. In case we have any question. Are we still here with me? Please, I need some reaction to be sure that you are still here. Okay, Mr. Bashir, I can see Mr. Bashir is active Okay, Mr. Wisdom is active. Miss Dorcas is active. Yes, I can. Okay. Mr. Anoluwapo is active. Miss Fatia, I don't know if I pronounced that well. Okay. And Mr. Holiness is active. So, do we have any question, maybe regarding our previous class or anything? In case you have any question, the floor is open now before we bring the next facilitator in.
As they are processing the question, I just sorry for cutting. I noticed that somebody said they did not receive the book in the group. So, do we have anybody here that, based on the, because I tried to do justice, why some people just dropped the book, they did not drop their mail? But if you still have anybody here, based on what you requested for, or that you have not received the book I promised yesterday, we can just signify. And if there's nobody, I think then anybody that have question can just go like that.
Okay, Mr. Gosri, you can unmute your mic and ask your question.
Okay, good evening, everyone. Thank you, Ma. Thank you so much, Mr. Olawale. We are grateful. Thank you so much, the organizer of DSA. I think this is the third cohort which I'm joining, and it's really, really impactful. So, my own is a question, though, and the question is about. In the last cohort, we were taught on how to create our email, filter, and labeling. And this very cohort again, we were taught on how to do it also. But I want to request if Mr. Olawale can help me to give me his personal phone number, his WhatsApp line, because there are one or two things I want him to do for me, and there's no way I can reach him. And I want to appreciate him again for sending the book. I actually received my own also. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for that, Mr. Godswill. Mr. Olawale, are you there?
Yes, yeah. Okay. With the form section, we pick topic. Let me quickly answer the first one. The first one is that the Google form. What we discussed the second time is about cyber awareness, and I think it's cyber awareness and digital something. I forget the topic per se, but it covers
Digital,
that aspect.
digital literacy and cyber awareness.
Yes, digital literacy and cyber awareness. That's the reason why we touch the part of Google. That's why we touch the part of Gmail. And because now this is also productivity, there is no way you can skip this thing. It's like when the student is learning Office, uh, Microsoft Office, they will teach you Excel, Microsoft Word, and the likes. But also, if you want to do data analysis, they will still teach you Excel as well. The same thing that they taught you in this place, they will still go over it again in the second one. That's what causes that thing that you are saying, like something two times. That's to that side. And to my phone number, I will not say, because even if you go to the WhatsApp group self, you will you will see my phone number there. But anything that will capture what we are going to treat in the Kahoot as well, just let me say, okay, message, just message. But anything that will also cover what is going to be taught in the series or what is going to come, I will explain it all based on what we have done before. And anything that is in the video that we have taught before, I can just refer you to that video or give you some necessary guide to that. But you can pick my number from the WhatsApp.
The
Okay,
name, sir.
thank
The
you.
registered name on WhatsApp, sir.
Ah, this phone number self, I just wanted, because you said you are in the first one, second one, and third one, right? And I can recognize your voice very, 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 very. You are always active in the group. You are always active in the group. So you can pick it there, and if it's something you can ask here so that everybody can benefit, you can ask here as well.
You know, can you hear me, sir?
Yes, I'm still with you.
Okay. From the first court, we have been talking about advanced classes for this AI in office workplace, and facilitator have been talking about it. So me, I just want to have a personal one-on-one mentorship or class with you, and it's something we are supposed to discuss personally. That's why I'm trying to ask about it, sir.
Okay. Yes, now I understand your question. The form will be dropped after this section. You fill the form, the one-on-one and everything is there. And the date is now that is the first Monday of August, and everything will be sorted out. All right.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Goswill. Thank you for that. So, any other question before we bring the next facilitator in? Okay, in the absence of none, Mr. Lawale, over to you. Okay,
Yeah,
Mr. Lawale, someone is asking a question how to access the previous video. I think you need to send the link to the Telegram and the LinkedIn page again so can access it.
okay, I will do that now. I will send the link to if you are looking for the former videos inside the Telegram, you can access it from there. And you can also join the LinkedIn as well to be seen up to date day to day and always updated as well in the WhatsApp group as well. So Telegram, WhatsApp, and Telegram is for you to be able to watch all other videos that we have before. You can check everything from there. Why regular updates and like upcoming events, you see that on our WhatsApp and the LinkedIn as well.
Okay, thank you for that. Okay, the link will be sent again in this chat. The link will be sent again. So now I want to give room for Mr. Bashir Odutola. Can you please just tell us what, like, in this 3 days, or let me say 3 days series, what you've actually like gained, something that you've learned, something that you've we learn and unlearn. So I'm giving room to Mr. Odutola Bashir. Are you still here with us, Mr. Bashir?
Good evening, ma.
Yes, good evening, sir.
Well, first of all, I really appreciate the organizer of DSAS for this wonderful opportunity. Actually, I really learned a lot because I'm also a administrative officer, most especially what Mr. Aladi taught us yesterday regarding the minutes taker, because I've been having issue of taking minutes. So as how Mr. Aladi give me, let me say, a little shortcut to the minutes, I was very, very, really happy and fantastic with the job. And with the first day too, I was able to, identify how to label under the email address, because labeling in email address is one of the easiest way to identify what you are doing in your email. So I was able to gain one or two of things there, which enhance my learning in Gmail. So I hope this program benefit others too, because at least from Wednesday and Thursday, which is yesterday, I've gained one or two things from this program. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Mr. Odutola. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So I'm giving room to Mr. Wisdom now. Mr. Wisdom now. I'm giving room to Mr. Wisdom. Please unmute your mic and tell us what you've actually learned and maybe something you've practicalized also. So let us know. Mr. Wisdom, are you there?
Good evening, good evening, everyone.
Good evening, sir.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes,
We
we
can
can
hear
hear
you,
you.
sir.
Okay. I've learned a lot. Beginning from the first day, I was able to the fact that statement that was said that has been used as the slogan, that is being used as the slogan now, that AI is no longer an advantage. It is a basic requirement now for uh, employers, right? So, in fact, I wrote down a lot of them, uh, and I've been able to practice just, I think, one or two, but not in depth. Yeah, um, that's that stuck with me. Um, and also yesterday, something I've been struggling with, Excel, how to just, okay, should I call it Excel cleaning, data cleaning. That was taught briefly on how to fill in gaps and also uh, abnormalities in data, right? So I was able to pick that too. And I've really appreciated this um, workshop, and I want to say kudos to uh, the organizers. Thank you so much. For now,
Thank
I
you
don't have
so
any.
thank you so much, Mr. Wisdom, for that. Mr. Wisdom, we really appreciate. So now I'm moving on to Mr. Godswill. Is it Mr. or Mrs. Godswill? Please unmute yourself.
And thank you, ma. Is Mr. Gosby, not Miss Gosby. It's
So
Mr.
sorry about that.
Okay, just like I have been saying, this is my third time with this very course. So from the first day, I learned a lot. Yes, I learned a lot, and that statement, just like the way Mr. Wisdom said, that AI is no longer a mandatory, but a basic requirement is a basic requirement for unemployment now, which is something that everybody needs to include it. Yes, and you need to foster your knowledge to learn more. Then, as a that day also we learned a lot. And then as at yesterday, there are many things that I've done through that Google Chrome and the extension. Like I sent a mail to one or two persons yesterday as a practical when we were using that note, that draft, that Google Docs to share mail. I sent a mail yesterday. I even have a copy with myself also. And then following the way he shared books, he shared book also. I also did that. I followed him. I used my Google Workspace to share some book also. And I think I've learned also and using Excel, navigating through Excel and Microsoft Word. So I'm really, really grateful, and I think this also adds to my knowledge. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Godswill. And one thing I'm like taking note of is that the way we are learning, we are practicalizing it. Yes. And as we are learning, we should like put it into practice. So it will be useful for us. So now I'm giving room to Miss Holiness. So it will not just be only the guys that are talking. So I'm giving room to Miss Holiness. Please unmute yourself and tell us maybe something you've learned or something you've actually practicalized during the course of this workshop. Miss Holiness, are you there? Miss Holiness, are you there? Oh, okay. So let me call on Miss Elizabeth. Please unmute yourself. Oh God. Miss
Good evening.
Elizabeth. Okay. Good evening, ma.
Good evening, ma. Yeah, I wasn't in class yesterday, sha, but I was in class on the first day, and I learned quite a few things too. Um, I learned how to actually label because I knew that there was what was labeling, but I didn't actually put my mind into label. And I feel that when you talk about the label that day, I feel like it's very helpful actually to sort out most of my emails, and it was really really helpful. And then I also learned about the paragraph, how to put paragraph with tab, and I also learned how to arrange your text because for me sometimes the way I used to arrange do my text, then after I now transfer it to or make it to become document, I found out that the text is not actually arranged. So he said something about alignment in the menu. I don't know if that's the name in the menu bar. You can just use that to arrange your text so that it will not be scattered when you have put it into documents. Yeah, so that's what I learned, but I was not in class yesterday actually. So thank you.
Thank you so much, Miss Elizabeth. Thank you so much, Miss Elizabeth, for sharing that with us. We really, really
Thank you,
appreciate.
ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Yes, ma. So let me give room for one more person before we move on to the next facilitator. So Miss Kende, I don't know if you are here with us. Miss
Good
Kende,
evening. Good
good evening,
evening.
ma. Yes, ma.
So I literally missed the both class. That was yesterday and day before yesterday. So I was not available. I was not in the class. So I aim to watch the Telegram this thing that will be posted because I saw it on the group. The Telegram handle will be posted for people that missed out the class. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma. Yes, ma. I can hear you.
Okay. So I
Okay.
was not
So I was
opportunity
not
to attend the
to
class.
attend this class. All right, ma.
Mm.
You can check the Telegram group. The link will be dropped there. So now moving on, let me pick one more mail. Mr. Bashir Aziz. I don't know if you are here with us. Mr. Bashir Aziz.
Hello, good
Hello,
evening.
good evening, sir. Good evening.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
just
just
joined, so I
joined,
don't know
so
what the
I don't know
question
what
is
the
all
question
about.
is all about. Okay, what I'm asking is that, like, share what you've actually learned during the course of this 3 days workshop, what you've actually learned or what you've practicalized from the workshop. Mr. Bashir, are you still with us? Oh, he left. Oh, so let me call one more person. Miss Grace. Miss Grace, are you here with us? Miss Grace, please, if you can hear me, please let's show some reaction. Oh, okay. Miss Grace, are you here with us? Okay, thank you so much for that. So let's move on to Miss Pelumi Oluwa. Yes, Miss Pelumi Oluwa. Kindly unmute yourself and share with us what you've actually learned during the course of this workshop.
Yeah, thank you, ma. Actually, I wasn't in the class on I say the day before yesterday. I wasn't um I wasn't available, and yesterday I joined lately. But I met the class on when the facilitator was taking us through Microsoft Word, Excel. Yes, was taking us through Excel. So I got familiar with the use of Excel to to adding up large amount of large data. So I learned that, even though I've not gotten so well the way it goes, but at least yesterday I got familiar with the use of Excel. So thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Ma. Thank you for that. So now I want to call in the next facilitator for tonight, the person of Miss Kemi. Miss Kemi. Miss Kemi, are you here with us?
Yes,
Yes, welcome, Ma.
please confirm you can hear me.
We can hear you, Ma. The floor is yours. Welcome, Ma.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you once again. Good evening, everyone. I'm so excited to be here. And also, I like the fact that everybody has been sharing what they have been learning over the past few days. That's impressive. And I can even feel that some people have even started practicalizing what they have learned, which is very important when we attend sessions like this. Once again, thank you very much for having me here. I consider this as a great privilege to be here. So quickly before I'm going to be starting now, so I want to share my screen. Please confirm you can see my screen. So quickly, I'll be giving a lot of examples, and I would like to be channeling the example with like the people that are on the call. So can I get to know like our sector, like our industry? Because I want to be using a lot of example, and I want my examples to be relatable. You can use the chat to like drop your sector, or you can unmute and just tell me like, okay, educator, I can say educator. Okay, that's Olania. All right. Do we have HR on the group? Do we have like admin staffs on the group or on the call? Sorry. Can also drop your profession so that I can tailor my example to our profession. Yeah, so I think you can see my screen now. So I'll be taking a very, 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 very important topic. And the truth is that this topic is so important that personally, okay, theater at Kende, personally, I've been a victim of not being able to like understand this topic very fast in my career journey, and I paid for it. Like I paid for it dearly. Thank God for divine intervention, right? And what other topic am I speaking on? I'm talking on administrative excellence, workplace ethics, and productivity system. Administrative excellence, workplace ethics, and productivity system. This topic is very important. I'm telling you, I cannot overemphasize how important this topic is. There's a saying that they say AI will take your job. Um, the truth is that some people, it's not AI that will take their job, it's lack of administrative excellence and work ethics and workplace ethics that will take their job. It's not AI, because these are things that they are not AI factored. You get if you don't have great administrative excellence and workplace ethics, no matter how even skilled you are, like these things can cause a great havoc. And this session, I'll be talking on few sections. So the first section I'll be speaking on is professional administrative skill. Professional administrative skill. And the first thing is meeting scheduling. Now, one thing that administrative, like a proper administrative skill does is that it brings order and structure. Like you have to do things in order, and you have to put things in structure. And the first thing I'm going to be speaking about is meeting scheduling. I don't know if you have been on a call and you need to like, okay, schedule a meeting like for group of persons, right? It's important to know how to do things with structure. Now, and this session is going to be very, very practical. So I'll be taking you to, so this meeting scheduling, I'll also speak about calendar management, and we'll be using Google Calendar. Now, sometimes most of what we get to use in our Google Works, this Google tools, yeah, most time we use our Google Drive and all those things. But and a very important this thing is the calendar and Google Meet. So first of all, I'm going to take you to Google Meet. Now, take for instance, like you want to schedule a meeting, right? It's important to like do things in structure. Sometimes don't just drop meeting link. Do you understand? That's when doing things with excellence comes in. Don't just drop meeting link. You can schedule, you can come to your Google Meet, right? Come to meetings. Come to meetings and literally you can schedule a meeting. I don't know if you are getting me. You can go to your meeting calendar. We're just talking about administrative excellence. Like now you can come here and put, when you want to schedule a meeting, you can use your Google Meet, right? If you are using Zoom, I want to use Google Meet so that but you can use Zoom or any other meeting. You have meeting with, maybe meeting with clients. I don't know if you get me. So when you go to meeting with clients, instead of you to just copy link and send the meeting link, you can schedule the meeting. Do you understand? You come here, you put the meeting name, you put the time of your meeting. Maybe your meeting is by 8. Then you come here and then you add guest. Do you get? You add guest and then people drop their email. You get people email. Take for instance, can somebody just, if you don't mind, can you drop your, somebody can just drop his email at the chat, right? Okay, thank you. Just one person is okay. Can I copy this? Oh, thank God. So copy, and you come here and you paste, right? You would, this person will automatically, please, are that God's will? Do you get a notification? Do you get a notification?
Not yet, not yet. Let me check.
So that's a way that you can do things in like an excellent way. Instead of just copying the meeting link and sending it, oh, they said send meeting link, right? Instead of you to do that, you can get everybody email, right? And let me copy more. And you take it here and you add them. So instead of you copying me, they literally what? They get a
Yeah, yeah.
notification.
Yes, ma. I've gotten the notification. Thank you, ma.
Do you see? Do you see how excellent that is? Do you see how instead
Yes.
of you to just copy meeting link and drop it, right? Because we're talking about excellence. We are talking about doing things in work, like doing things orderly. AI will not tell you this one. Do you understand? And I get you. These are things that people appreciate. Instead of just posting meeting link, oh, please, can you help us schedule this meeting? Oh, we're having a meeting, please schedule. We have a meeting with the client. Okay, can everybody drop their email? And what? They get notification. Do you get what I'm trying? They get notification of the meeting. That way, it is more honorable, it's more excellent than just dropping the meeting, Google meeting link and say join. Do you understand? There is just a way that actually is more okay. Then we have calendar management. Most people don't know the importance of calendar. Let me see my calendar. I don't know if you can see my screen. See my calendar. You need to have calendar management. You need to, and I'm also going to put it also when having like to-do list. Your calendar should have all these things. Add events. Do you understand? Take for instance now, so you can see some of the events I have here: quiet time, daily prayer, history time, meet with social media mentee meeting. Let me quickly just create one. So let's say tomorrow, right? This is Saturday by 1 p.m. By 1 p.m. I want to add a tax, right? They will ask you what is, so it can be a tax, it can also be an event, it can be a tax, right? So event is for maybe do you understand? So if you are somebody that you forget things a lot, please use your calendar. And even at work, do you understand? When you have, maybe you are a project manager on this call and you know your work, you have many things that you do time bound. Instead of you to forget, and we are humans, to be sincere, you can forget, right? So you need to put system in place to make you not to forget things. Maybe you are somebody that you in a day you have a lot of things to do. Please make use of your calendar and create it. It can be a task. Take for instance a task by 1:30. Send an email to my boss. Do you understand? You put it as an event. Now you say notify me. You put go to the notify me. This event, your calendar can notify you 5 minutes before, 10 minutes before, or 30 minutes before. Me, I like to use 30 minutes before, right? And you put save. You have created a task on your calendar. By you are to send this email by 10, by 11, by 12:30. By 12 o'clock, you get a reminder on your phone to a send an email. Do you get? Maybe you are somebody that you are struggling to remember people's birthday. If I check my calendar, I have a lot of persons that add I just add it to my calendar, right? And you can use this in every sphere of your life, not just work, even personal life. Do you get? Maybe you are somebody that people always tell you, oh, you don't remember people's birthday, you don't remember this, you don't remember important events. We are busy human beings, right? But at the process of being busy, it's important not to lose important relationship in our life. Just go to your calendar and set this, okay, this person's birthday, set it. And if it's work related, okay, this event, set it. Do you understand? So please, I really want us to maximize our calendar. I'm telling you, me, I'm not even, I'm still, I'm sure if we see people like Mr. Bolu's calendar, they have many events. Me like this, you see, my event is not few, it's not much that I have on my calendar, just my few daily routines that I have, meeting with people, prayers, and all those things. Do you understand? There was a day, particular person I've been trying to get an appointment with this person, and it has not been going through. That day, like it would tell me, okay, meet me this day, meet me this day, and the acknowledgement was also going through. So that day, I just saw him and be like, I saw him, I'm like, sir, we have not met, oh, and he just immediately pulled out his phone and literally put it in his calendar. Do you know? Because he put it in his calendar,
Yes, please let's wait for her for a few minutes. I'll get in touch with her now. We are so sorry about that. She will try to join back again. Please, we are so sorry in the brink of transmission. These things happen and we don't have power over it. So please let's be patient and wait for her for like few seconds. She will join us back.
I'm so sorry. I heard that you have not been listening, you have not been hearing me. I'm so sorry. My network went off. Can you hear me now? That's the effect of being in Nigeria. Do you understand? Is the Nigerian effect. We have no option, but we just keep navigating this system. I'm so sorry about that. I'm super. I'm so sorry. So please, can I get where you hear me? Please, do you hear me about the calendar management? Did you get that? Okay, we got the calendar management. Okay, so the next is tax tracking, and under this tax tracking I'm going to be speaking on to-do lists, right? It is very important to have a to-do list in all our doing. Always have a to-do list. Do you get? Always have a to-do list. Me, I normally have a goal of the week. Like every Sunday I sit down and write things I want to use. I things I want to things I want to achieve for the week. I always do that. Every Sunday I sit down to write it. You can use digital tool. That's like the to-do list on your phone. If you check your phone has to-do list, right? You can use that. For me, I'm a book and biro person, so I have a journal that is always with me, that is handy. So I write the goal of the week, right? And this goal is like personal things I want to achieve, things I need to get done at work, right? Things I need to do personally. I write them in a week, right? And my goal of the week, I break it into to-do list per day. I don't know if you get me. So the goal of what I want to achieve in a week drives the activity of what I do per day. Do you get me? So after tracking your goal of the week, you have a to-do list. Don't it makes it saves time. I'm telling you, it saves a lot of time when you have a to-do list. It just makes you to know what you wake up every morning, right? And you know what you need to get done in work wise and personal life wise. Do you get? What we're speaking on is excellence and having like a good a work ethic. So you have to do everything that will make you to not waste time. Do you get? So take that. It can be really painful to sit down and think of all what you need to do, but trust me, you see that 1 hour brainstorming and penning all what you want to do for a week down, it will save you hours of time wastage. It will save you hours of time wasted. So when you please always have a to-do list. Always have a to-do list per day. Please, always. It can be very hard to do, but try it. Have a to-do list every day. Mark the important things you want to do, work-wise, personal life-wise, any area of your life. Just mark it down, right? Either use your phone or use a pen and keep ticking it. For your phone, it has like a place that you can tick to say, oh, you have done it. For your phone, if you are writing it down, you can just have your pen to tick it down, to mark it that you have done it. And when doing your to-do list, there's something I want to teach us, right? And one thing I want to speak about is like a time management framework, and it's called the Eisenhower matrix. The Eisenhower matrix. Now, the it's not important to know the name. It's what the time management metrics is. That's the important thing. And it's a time management framework. And he did what? He break everything you are going to do in a day. It created a framework for it. So the first framework for that is urgent and important. That's the first thing. Urgent and important. So he said in a day, the tasks that you are to do, they fall in 4 categories. The first category of things that you have to do in a day or anything is things that are urgent and are important. Now, the second category is things that are important, but they are not urgent. Things that are important, they are very important too, but they are not urgent. Then the third framework is things that are urgent, but they are not important. Do you get me? There are things that they are legit, they are urgent, but they are not important. And the last framework is things that are urgent, things that are not urgent and they are not important. Now, so for things that are urgent and important, the time management framework say that we should do it. Those are the things that you should do. Take for instance, you are to attend an important meeting with your boss, right? Those are part of the things you want to do for a day. You have to do it. Take for instance, you need to meet a deadline, right? Those are the things that you have to do. Do you get? So those things are, so when you do your to-do list, you need to tag it. You need to know things that are urgent and important. And those are the things that you tackle first in the day. When you do your to-do list, so those things that you see that they are urgent and important, those are the first thing you need to tick off your to-do list. So there are other things that they are important, but they are not urgent. And those things, what you have to do to them, you have to schedule them. You have to schedule it. Do you understand? Things that are important and not urgent is number one, taking an online course. Maybe you are somebody that you see that you need to improve your communication skill. Is it important? It's very important. But is it urgent? It's not urgent, right? Compared to like meeting a deadline. So things like that, you schedule it. So you schedule it like, oh, I need to take an online course, right? Another thing that is important but not urgent is maybe updating your CV. Maybe you get to know that, oh, I've actually worked a couple of work over the years, but I've not updated my CV. Is it important to update your CV? Oh, yes, it's important, but is it urgent? It's not urgent. So things like that, you can schedule it. Do you understand? Then there are things that they are urgent, but they are not important. Things that they are urgent and not important, you need to delegate it. Do you get? You need to delegate it. Maybe, for instance, you are at work and you need to print a document. Is it urgent? Yes, maybe the document, you need it maybe another day. It's not that a document that you urgently need. Do you get? It is important. It is urgent. You need it. You need that document, but it's not important. So you can delegate it. You can tell maybe somebody is stepping out, right? You can say, oh, please help me print this document when coming. So it's not everything that you need to do yourself. You need to understand, maybe also take for instance, maybe there was a time in my place of work, maybe you are somebody that you are responsible to getting office supplies. Do you get? It's not, and these are things that you can know that, oh, office supplies need to finish in maybe, you need to get maybe like water and something for the office, right? You have checked it. You can tell somebody, you can delegate it. Somebody can be stepping out and say, oh, please, if you are going to this place, let me get this water. Please, are we getting, and are you following me? I want to be sure you have not lost. Okay. Thank you for the reaction. So those things are what they are urgent, but they are not important. So learn to delegate. It's not everything that you need to do by yourself. I know sometimes it can be hard, but take things that you need to delegate. Do you understand? And then the last thing is things that are not urgent and they are not important. And the funny thing is that sometimes, even me personally, I'm falling short of this. That there are some things that I do, they are not urgent and they are not important. And who can tell me the example of this? Things like checking Instagram and doom scrolling. They are not urgent and they are not important. And when you identify tasks like this, please eliminate them. Please eliminate them. Do you understand? Personally, I have a I have a I have a I set timer for my social media intake, for especially Instagram. If you leave me with Instagram, I'm not a TikTok person, but you see Instagram, I like Instagram so much. So I set a timer that once the timer maybe an hour a day, and you would think that an hour a day is much. You will not know until you track it, until you track, and when you check your digital well-being, there's an app called digital well-being on your phone, and you will see the application that are taking your time. You'll be so surprised the amount of time that social media takes. So once you put timer like that, once it's 1 hour and you want to enter the application, it will not enter. So that's what I've done to myself, because sometimes you need to be honest with yourself. You need to really see where you are in life, right? And be honest with yourself. Oh, I'm struggling with, there are things that are not urgent and they are not important, and they are the things that are taking my time, right? So you need to do everything possible to eliminate them. Be very strict with yourself. I've noticed that I don't lie to myself. That's one thing that I don't deceive myself. Oh, it's like I like to doom scroll. What can I do? I set timer. Once the time has elapsed like this, I will enter it. It will lock me out. There's nothing I can do about it. So those are things that you need to eliminate. So you need to take note of those things and you eliminate them. So once again, urgent and important, make sure you do them. Important but not urgent, you can schedule time for it. Urgent but not important, please delegate it. Not urgent, not important, scrap it, eliminate it, kick it. Do you get? So those are things other tax tracking. Do you understand? Make sure you have a to-do list, no deadline, and all those things. Because of our time, let me run. So what are the things that I spoke about? So please, you have your Google Calendar, make use of it. You have your to-do list on your phone, either digital to-do or personally. I like my book and my biro. I just like it, and I always write things down. So if you are somebody like that, you can write what you want to achieve down. Then also I want to talk about also professional communication. Please, gone are the days where they say, oh, don't use AI, don't do. Please, if you want to write an email, please use AI. Please use AI. Give AI. What I do is that, okay, I want to write email on this, I give AI pointers, right? And then I tell it to write it. Why? Because I don't want it to have errors and all those things in it. Yes. So it's not professional to write email and you are having typo error. When are the days where you can be making that error? We have ChatGPT is free, we have Claude. So for professional communication, use email, right? Use email. Then also chatting ethics. You cannot be chatting with your boss, right? And be using, I'm a Gen Z to the core. I'm not a Gen Z to the core, but I'm a Gen Z. But you can't catch me using, thanks or T. I don't even know how to read. I don't know how to read what the abbreviation. I don't know how to read abbreviation. If you are ever chatting with me and you see me using abbreviation, you are not chatting with me. They have hacked my phone. I can tell you this anyway. They have hacked my phone. It's not me that you are chatting with, right? So when you are chatting with your boss or chatting with your somebody, your subordinate, your even chatting with like mentor, mentee, role model, professional, or maybe a boss here, you're speaking to people and everything. Please, there is chat ethics. There's a way to don't abbreviate, right? Take for instance, they tell you to like do a task and you have done the task. Maybe they say, okay, write a report and you are done. Don't just write done. I know you are agile. You just want to don't write down. Write something like the report has been completed, and do you understand the report has been completed, right? Write things in full. There's just a way that it speaks professionalism. There's just a feel and a way it looks, right, than just writing done or finished. So there is a way, there's a chatting etiquette, there's even a phone call etiquette, right? There is a way that you speak to people on phone. There is a way you, even especially the place where you work, right? If it's a place that prioritize using like maybe sir or ma, right? You can use that. If it's where like maybe you call people by their names, their when you address them, but there is a way to call. There is a way. There's etiquette to all these things, and then also escalating issue. Like it is not escalating issue is it doesn't make you feel like you can't handle it personally, right? I told you that this topic is something that I personally paid for, like at a point in my life when I did not learn it. I paid for it dearly because I used to believe that, oh, when I escalate issue, maybe it feels that I'm not competent or anything. No, it doesn't mean that you're not competent. It just means that at this point things, I cannot handle this, and you escalate it. And people always, as I'm sure, if we have like CEO on this call, if you have like people that maybe you have people reporting to you on this call, you like it when they escalate issues to you, right? It doesn't show that, oh, you are not serious. It just shows that at this point this is what is happening. It shows that you are good at communicating. So please learn to escalate issues. If when issues are going out of hand, when things are, oh, you cannot do this, or maybe take for instance, oh, I cannot, just even normal, maybe I'm somebody that I need to always be online, right? If you are not online, it's possible that you are not online. It's possible that maybe your phone is flat or something. No matter how important or you need to be online your work is, right? Things can happen. You, but communicate it. It doesn't show that you are not, it doesn't show that you are not good. Yeah, when you are having escalation, it doesn't mean that you are not competent. No, but communicate it. When there's problem, when there is issue on ground, oh, I'm not going to be online, my phone is flat, right? Communicate it. When you are having difficulty handling a job, oh, I've been doing this, it's not going. Oh, maybe you're somebody that your work is performance based, right? Oh, I've been trying to do this thing, and it's not going through. Is there a better way to do it? Escalate issue, not that you keep quiet, and when the matter now boomerang, everybody is now talking. Matter that you could just escalate and everybody understands. Do you get? So because of our time, right, I need to run very fast on that. So next I'm going to be going into office ethics and professional conduct, right? Office ethic and professional conduct. I'm just going to be listing some key ethics, like key is this skills now? Yes, key conduct, like, and ethics that you need to have in order to have like a great career, right? And this is not even about career, even because I know there are people here that you are not working for somebody, or you don't plan to work for somebody for a long time. You are boss on your own, or you plan to be a boss. Some people will be like, oh, it is the way you treat other people work, you treat your work. That's one thing I've noticed in life. You see, some people that will say, oh, me, I just want to do the work, I just want to do small work. I don't want to put my all. It's not my own work. It should be is my boss work. It is that character that you will take to your own work. If you see somebody, all those people that, and you see almost everybody that you see that they excel, that they are like the top persons you are seeing now that you are admiring, at a point in time they worked for somebody. And if you go and make research of how they worked with people will tell you that that is how excellent they are. That is how excellent they are. So one of the things you need to have as a workplace ethics is integrity. Let me give you a true story about what happened to me. Like where I work, at a point in time, there's a money they pay you at the mid-month. like data allowance, they pay it mid-month, they pay it on the 15th, right? So if they pay it mid-month, that money, and then at the end of the month, they pay you your salary. Do you believe that the first time my first month of working at that workplace, they paid me that data allowance at the month end, right? And at the end of the month, they paid me my full salary and they added the data allowance, right? They added the data allowance. I'm like, they have this is not the money they're supposed to pay me. Like, they are adding data allowance that they have paid me. And I reached out to the HR to tell the HR that, oh, was it a mistake, or is it that you people have considered and see that the money that you are paying me for, that the money that we agreed on salary is actually small. You have not changed your mind to pay me something higher. The HR was not like, oh, sorry, oh, it's not like that, oh, it was a mistake. Drop. They now gave me the company account and I forwarded the money back to them. Right? And I forwarded the money back to the account. Now, I don't know whether it was a test. I don't know whether this thing, but me, I did not fall for it. But there are many times like that companies test your integrity. They may send you to get something and they know the price, right? And they just want to know the kind of person you are. So integrity is very, very important. Even when you are not watching, even when they are watching you, or when they are not watching you, please be a person of integrity. Be a person of it. These are things that's why I say that people will say AI will collect your job. It's some people, it's not AI that will collect their work. It's lack of office ethics and professional conduct that will collect their work. I've talked to many CEOs, like people that I look at, to our mentors. I was speaking to somebody over the weekend. I was asking that between skill and character, what do you choose? He told me, he said, no matter how skilled somebody is, he always choose character. Because the truth is that you can teach people things. You can get a job and you learn on the job. Like ChatGPT. When you get stuck, ChatGPT, they say this, how do I do this? How do I create this thing? How do I? And ChatGPT will tell you. But you see, integrity, ChatGPT can never do you impartation of integrity. It can never give you honesty. These are things that character is. Do you understand? So integrity is very important. Honesty, fairness, right? Another thing is confidentiality. You need to be confidential. I don't know if we have HR on the call. A staff member tells you something that is quite confidential, somebody tells you something about work and everything, it should not be heard in another place. People that understand confidentiality, people that work in hospitality, maybe you are here, you work in a hotel, you know how confidential that you cannot say, you cannot say, this person lodge in our hotel, especially hotel work. You cannot say this person work lodge in my hotel, or you cannot even information. Do you understand? Take point. I'm giving example of like hospitality. You cannot send somebody booking details to a man booking details to his email if he did not tell you to send it, because you can send his email, his booking details to his email, and maybe his wife or somebody else sees it, right? So confidentiality is very, very key. Either anywhere you are working, maybe you are HR, maybe you are staff, you get privy to information. It's not from your mouth that they will hear it, right? And sometimes even me personally, these are things that till now I'm still struggling. Something that I work with. Everything I'm teaching here is something that me myself, I'm still working to make sure that I'm in this thing. So confidentiality is key. Don't share information. Don't sensitive information, things that even sometimes, even in your offer letter, they will tell you that don't share your salary to other people. Like what what they pay you, don't share it with other colleagues. Because of our time, because oh my god, I'm checking time. Time management. I've spoken about time management. When you put all those systems in place, having to-do lists and all those things, it will actually help you in time management. So I don't want to go over there on that. Then another thing again is proactiveness. One thing is that it's important to always be a problem-solving person. Be very proactive. Like all is very important. Like people like it when you are very proactive. Like when you are somebody that you don't just come and say, oh, there's this problem on ground. You are giving the solution of the problem. If that's one way to have to get promoted fast in work. When you are somebody that you don't just come and tell people that, oh, this is the problem. Oh. You are telling them the problem and you are telling them the solution. A solution driven person is not enough to identify a problem. You need to identify, you also need to come with the solution. You need to be proactive. You know that, oh, there is a meeting that will hold by this time. You have already what? You have created the link before time. You have scheduled it. Oh, they need to collect feedback and everything. You have created Google form. Do you understand? There is a problem that is going on. Oh, you notice that the sales of the company is low and everything. You have thought about it 2 times. You have to go and do your research, and you are telling them that this is the way that we can solve it. What of if we do a discount? What of we run a campaign, right? And we offer discount code. What of we put this in place? Right, these are the things that make people that you just be like, this person, they're just promoting the person, they're just promoting the person. It's because the person is a problem solver. Because every organization, they just want somebody that is proactive. They just want somebody that is proactive, somebody that is thinking this is the problem, he has created solution. He's coming to tell you that, okay, because this is the problem and this is the solution that we are. It's not telling you the problem and say, okay, what should we do? You are bringing the problem and the solution together. Do you get? Then adaptability. You need to adapt. Personally, I was still telling, there's this application we use in our in our organization, and those people, they recently did a upgrade. And to be sincere, I was so angry because the upgrade, I was literally telling my line manager, and she was also telling me that it's even her too. She doesn't like the update. But what, we have no choice, we adapt. Maybe you are somebody that your organization, you normally use Zoom, and they come and they say we are changing to Google Meet. You adapt. So adaptability, especially in this age of AI, you need to adapt. You need to adapt very fast. And it's something that you don't just see it as is this thing. Just adapt. Be somebody that adapt fast. Oh, we are using this new method now. Oh, this is what we want to be doing next. Jump on it. Right? Jump on that. And then customer excellent service, customer service. If you are somebody just active listening, do you understand? If you are somebody that you deal with customer, just calm voice, getting to know them. And customer can really be decent, but just be calm and all those things. So yeah, all these apps, I've spoken about tax management because of our time. I've spoken about digital scheduling and all those things. So yes, I think I'm done with I'm done with what I want to do. I just want to, okay, so I mentioned some tools down that you can use, like calendar, I said to-do list and all, to-do list, right? Then yes, you can use, I don't know if your company use this. Most time it's company. Maybe, I don't know if you have heard of things like ClickUp. All those things is for tax management, and although we don't have time to do that, but sometimes if your company don't use that, you may not personally use it, like things like Slack, ClickUp. And if you want to read about this, you can just check them online. And but most time they are organization based, so based on the organization that you use, also make use of your calendar well, right? So I think because of our time, I'm bringing this session to an end. Yes, so yes, so if we have questions and any other things, I think I am done from my hand. So thank you very much for your time. I hope you have been able to learn one or two things. I hope this session is has impacted you. As I said, personally, I'm still getting to learn this, because these are things that at a point in my life I've paid for it dearly, and I don't want it to repeat itself. Yeah. So thank you very much for your time. So yeah, over to our moderator. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma. Thank you for that. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. So, Mr. Wale,
Yes,
over to you.
Miss. I think Mr. Bashir is lifting up his hand so that we can.
Okay, Mr. Bashir, you can unmute yourself and ask your question, sir.
Yeah, good evening. Thanks. Yeah, thank you very much, Miss Kemi. I want to ask a question. I just want you to repeat where you talk about the tax work of urgent, not important. Please, can you list all the criteria you said regarding that? I want to write it down because my network skipped during that period, so I was unable to jot that side down, which I know it's very, very important for me to
All
note.
right,
Thank
can
you
you
very
hear
much.
me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
All right. So those things, so I'd say the first thing is urgent and important. So for the
Okay.
things that they are urgent and important, make sure that you do them. So you are the one that to do them, and they should be the things that you do fast. Like you do, they are the things that you should do like early. Do you understand? So there are another things
Okay,
that
ma'am.
they are. The next is important but not important, but they are not urgent. Take for instance, maybe you want to update your CV or you want to organize files on your system. They are actually very important, because if your files are not organized, can do you get me? But they are not urgent. So things like that, maybe okay, you also want to take a online course. They are important, but they are not urgent. So you schedule them. Do you understand? You schedule them,
Yes, ma'am.
create
Okay.
another time for that. So there are another thing that they are urgent, but they are not important. They are urgent, oh, but they are not important. So those things are things that you can delegate. Can you hear me?
Okay. I can hear you.
Yes,
I
so
can
you
hear you. I can
delegate them. You delegate them. So outsource it. You can tell somebody to do it for you. Outsource it. Then the last thing is not urgent, not important. Not we get things like that, we should eliminate it. We should eliminate, like it should not be on our to-do list, but we need to be patient enough to like, and to be sincere enough to be able to identify those tasks. You need to be truthful enough, because most times there are things that they sometimes we personally say you end up doing those things, but once you identify, start to eliminate it. Yes, so that's it. Do you get
Okay.
that? Yeah?
Yeah, thank you very much. I really appreciate very much. Thank you for the question, for the answer.
Thank you, sir. Any other question? Mhm.
Okay. Question. Okay. In the absence of none for now, Mr. Wale. Okay, Mr. Godswill. Mr. Godswill is raising up his hand. So please unmute yourself and ask your question, sir.
Okay, thank you so much, the presenter. My question will be a practical aspect of it. Please, ma, when you were trying to teach us how to schedule a meeting, there are some times when they create a Zoom meeting, we will be seeing the Zoom app and then the details of the meeting following. But me, all this while that I have been doing, I wasn't able to get that app following my details. But I used to create the link and everything. So I don't know if you can help me to show me how to do that. You will get the Zoom app also, and then the details of the meeting will follow. Thank you, ma'am.
Is it for Zoom? Can you hear me?
Sorry for Google. Sorry, yes, for Google, man. Sorry for Google. Thank you.
Okay, for Google. My system is
Yes, ma'am.
currently down. If you don't mind me sharing, can you see my screen? Can you see my screen?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I can see your screen. Yes, ma'am.
So I'm currently on my Google. So I add this, then I schedule. You go to, so most times, like most people would, I'm coming, discharge. Okay. So most people create link. So you see the first option is just to create the link straight, but you don't go to create link, go to this schedule. Even if you are having the meeting immediately, right, you can just schedule it with the immediate time. Even if you are having the meeting now, right, just go to schedule. Once you go to, it will ask you what's the tax name, right? So you put the tax, you put the tax, meeting with stakeholders, right? If it's an event, so you see my phone is even saying, is it event, is it a tax, is it birthday? So tax. So you come here and then you choose the time, here. If it's 9, if it's anytime, you put okay, right? Then you now go to this add people. Yeah, so this is where you now put people's email. You make sure you have their emails, and then you put people's email, right? And then you do you get what I'm trying to say? And then here it will ask you that, okay, when would they notify you for this? Then you will say, okay, notify me 30 minutes before the time, or 10 minutes before the time, and all those things, right? And then you put your save. Do you get? I don't know if you get what I'm trying to. I don't know if you get that.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. I'll pick it, ma'am. I'll work on it now. Thank you, ma'am.
All right. So yeah, you can just try it from your end in um oh my god.
Okay, Grace. Miss Grace, kindly unmute yourself and ask your question, ma.
Thank you, Ma. Please, I wanted to ask a question. Can you repeat that part of communication? My network, I had network issues during that time you were talking.
Can you hear me?
Yes, Ma.
All right. So for the communication, I was speaking that under the communication we have few points under communication. So we have email communications, right? So under the email communication is how you write your email. So sometimes just make sure, in order to avoid error, typos and spelling, just use ChatGPT. Give ChatGPT what you want to write, right? Things that you want to say, maybe okay, the meeting details, just give it to ChatGPT, then it's going to make it better, right? Then phone ethics also, there's a way that professionally you speak to either your boss, your line manager, or even co-workers. There's a way to speak on phone. Then chat ethics. Personally, I don't think that when you are speaking to either colleague or boss or line manager, that you use abbreviation. It doesn't really speak well. It's not professional. You want to write thanks, something like thanks, or TANK. Personally, I'm not even the this thing, or all those abbreviation now. We should not bring it to professional communication, right? And even the way sometimes we respond to tasks, maybe they tell you to like do a report, don't just write done, right? There's still a better way to write it, like the report has been completed, right? So those are like other communication. And then lastly, I spoke about escalating issue, that sometimes
sometimes used to feel that when we escalate issue, it shows that maybe we are not competent. That is not always true, right? It's not true. It doesn't mean that you are not, it doesn't mean that you are not competent. When you are having issues, please escalate matter fast. When you are having difficulty, maybe you are having difficulty in your work or something, escalate to maybe your line manager, that's like the boss you report to, or your co-workers. It Escalation don't mean that you are not competent. It just shows how good you are with communication. Maybe you are somebody that you need to be online always, but something is happening that you cannot be online. Please just say it that, oh, please, oh, I may not be online, oh, I'm having power issues, I'm having, my network has not been, is not good. Do you understand? So escalate issue. It doesn't mean that you are not competent. It doesn't mean you are not competent. It doesn't mean that you are bad. It's just normal work ethics. Escalation happen, and let's always learn to escalate issues. Yeah, thank you so much. So that's it under professional communication. Any other question?
Thank you so much, ma.
Yes, ma'am. All right, any other question? Is our moderator, it seems our moderator, is she on the call?
Okay, I think there is nobody is raising up hands again. I want to say thank you for everyone from day one to this particular section and this time. Thank you for your time. Thank you for the trust because I know that most of it now online we have a lot of free things and people are joining up and down. While some did not meet up to the expectation, and at the end of the day, we just waste like 2 hours, 3 hours doing what they are just be watching and seeing what's going on. So with the response that we are seeing since when I think things has been going on where we plan to improve because that improvement is the key. Sometimes when people, something is free, people just take it so far it's free. But we want to make sure that some things that are basic supposed to be free. That's just the first. Something that is basic and is supposed to be free. And I dropped something in the comment section, which is the form in the chat, which is the feedback form. I'll say this is for those of us maybe are joining for the first time here, the first series, and the second series just is the feedback of those people that improve this one, that make this to be at this particular level now. That feedback is very important. Don't let me say anything. No, I'm not paying. I'm not doing this. So no, anything that needs to be improved and stuff that we need to adjust and do some other things. I think the question in there you can definitely fill appropriately and send it. And to the premium or advanced section, there's a feedback at the front, which is the last page to submit. There is yes or no. And also the curriculum and other tests will be sent to the WhatsApp and the community as well. But for those that feel now, so like a special, let me say a special attention and a kind of a, let me say, discount will be visible to anybody that respond and feel it now based on that advanced section, whether you pick yes, and for those that pick yes, and those maybe you pick no, later you change your mind. We know that okay, this person is definitely with us, and we will not just use that attendance alone. So that is what I want to communicate. Let's fill that form, which covers everything I want to see. And what Miss Kemi just treated now. So the parts that got my attention is that communicate it. Let me drop that because some people might be clicking the link to feel some things, which is communicate it, which is very important. Some of us, when we are at work, we really don't want to talk. And when something is just like a minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, that they will be like nothing even for the organization or other people to do. That's when we'll not be talking. Let's always communicate as early as possible to any situation. And urgent, important, important, not urgent, urgent, not important, not urgent, not important. So that is like a kind of a thing that will help us a lot. So I think this is where we'll draw the curtain for this section. Let's fill the form. Yes, let's fill the form. And for those of us that we did not fill the form and we are in this space, the certificate of attendance that will be dropped, let's make sure we fill it so that we can trace the attendance and be able to trace our name for things to be very, very aligned properly. And if there is a need for name changing, we can also fill the form again. Then we'll look at the one that you send last. Anybody that fill the form twice is the one that you send last that will pick as the original one for the certificate, and that will be dropped as well. And what I dropped earlier, the Telegram and the LinkedIn group. Let's do well to follow. Our moderator has also dropped the link in the WhatsApp group. Let's click and follow for regular updates. So the series is still coming again. Let me see, next month, if not early next month, or it's okay, this is ending now. It's also maybe close to the ending of August with another fully packed and some other things. And the premium section is starting on the 3rd of August. On the 3rd of August. So for me, is it Mr. Don't let me call him, so that I will not call the wrong person. That you're asking for number and other things. You can fill the form now, and we'll attend to that then personally, and stuff will be okay. Thank you very much for joining, and thank you everyone. I don't know if anybody still have anything to say, but if there is nothing, let's just go with reaction. Any reaction, any emoji that you like, so that we can call it a day. And thank you for joining this series. See you in the group chat. Okay, I'm seeing one hand up. You can unmute. Okay, I think that's a mistake. Is it a mistake? Okay, the person has lowered the hand. Okay. So as we are, so we can be going like that. We see in the WhatsApp group, we see in the Telegram channel, and all the videos will be dropped in the Telegram channel. Videos is in the Telegram channel, and any other update, form certificates is inside the WhatsApp group. Upcoming event and other things on the LinkedIn group. So every space have their own importance and what they are doing per se. So thank you for joining. And let me say this: in the next time, you want us to help us to share links as well, to send it out to people so that people can join. Okay, Mr. Steven Belan, if I'm right. Or we want to press reaction and we are raising up our hand. Okay, anybody that want to talk can just unmute and go ahead. By 8:47, I'm going to end the call for everyone.
Okay, sorry. Good evening. You're not taking any question again, right?
Okay, you can go ahead, sir.
Hello.
You can go ahead.
Okay. So there thank you very much, the trainer. So she said something about scheduling to-do lists. Although yes, that is very good and it's possible. But what about when you have the tasks you have that you want to do? It takes a lot of time to complete it. Even before you can achieve one, you can even use the time for the other ones just to achieve what you aim to achieve on the first one. So how do you manage something like that?
Okay, I get your question because me, I don't see is Miss Kemi still in the group chat, because I noticed that when people are dropping their reactions, she has left. I'll take note of that question, but I think she will also still attend to that question because she's the one that take that section. But sometimes we have something that is very important and it's going to take a lot of time. Why, in the course of doing that, other things will be affected and you will delay a lot of people if it is those that are using all these artisans. You buy while you are focusing on one project, you'll be losing other projects as well. I think that's why she mentioned that we can delegate some stuff, breaking that down. Which I have to, she made mention of delegation, appointing some things to some people. If it is something we can delegate, then we delegate it. Some of our problems is that we don't really want to spend a lot of money. When you want to delegate something, you have to maybe give those people money. So we can delegate some things to some people to handle for us. But if it is solely what we are going to be doing alone, it is what we are going to be. I know it's not, if it is work, if it is in a workplace, everything is not what we can do alone. We should learn how to delegate and appoint things. But she is going to answer properly. I'm just in a rush. She's going to answer properly, and the question will be attended to in the group chat as well. That's Mr. Stephen, right? All right. Okay. Okay. I will take note of that and we'll drop something concerning that inside the WhatsApp group as well. Okay. Let's have a wonderful day.